If you are looking for the top 10 LLC startup business credit cards, soft pull, no hard pull initially, here's a review that you were expecting. Number 10, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Travel Rewards World Credit Card. Our score, 7.3 over 10. So this card is kind of cool when it comes to travel. So this is best for travel. And soft pull is available to existing business customers. You have a welcome bonus of 30,000 points. There's no annual fee. We love that a lot. And the regular APR oscillates from 16.49% to 26.49% on purchases and balance transfers. So this card is better for the travel rewards, okay? And so we love this because this card has, it's actually a great card for small businesses and startups who are actually looking for a business credit card with soft pull, okay? So you earn a 30,000 online bonus points after you make 3,000 in net purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening, which can be redeemed for a $300 statement credit towards travel and dining purchases. So this is really good. And you can actually earn 1.5 points for every dollar spent on all purchases everywhere, every time, no matter how much you spend. So, and the cool thing is, points do not expire. This is really cool. You can earn 3 points for every dollar spent on travel purchases, car, hotel, airline booked through the Bank of America Travel Center. Fantastic. Number 9, we have Capital One Spark 1% Classic. Our score, 7.7 over 10. So this card is great for fair credit. If you have fair credit, this is kind of cool as when it comes to LLC, startup business credit cards, and the soft pull is available to all applicants. Here are the pros and cons of this card. So the pros, it's targeted at fair credit applicants with LLC, business startups. There's no annual fee. You can build your credit with responsible card use. Here are the cons. You have a low cashback rate and minimal benefits. So overall, the Capital One Spark 1% Classic is a very solid LLC startup business credit card that offers fast approval to business owners who have a less than stellar credit. Okay, so you only earn 1% cashback on all purchases. So it's really, really important to know. But overall, this is really a great card for your LLC startup business credit card. Number 8, we have a Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash. Our score, 8 over 10. By the way, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. And so when you think about this business credit card, it is great for LLC startups that are big spenders. And soft pull is available to existing business customers, okay? There is a welcome bonus similar to the other one, welcome bonus of $300. This is really important to mention. And then you also have here, there's no annual fee. And so if you are an LLC startup business owner who maxes out the 50K annual spending on the bonus categories, the rewards are substantial for a no annual fee credit card. So what we've seen in our research is that preferred rewards for business members can make out like a bandit with a 25 to 75% reward bonuses. And so this is really great. Now, there is a foreign transaction fee though. So the foreign transaction fee means it's best to keep this LLC startup business credit card when traveling overseas. So here are the pros and cons here. Pros, you have an introductory APR on purchases. You have a 3% cashback rate on the spending category of your choice. And the preferred rewards for business members earn a 25 to 75% bonus. Here are the cons. There is a foreign transaction fee. You have 2% and 3% bonus categories have a combined annual spending cap of $50,000, and there is no intro APR for balance transfers. So this is good to know. So overall, with this card for your LLC startup, you can get a $300 statement credit online after you make at least $3,000 in net purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening with no annual fee and cash rewards, which is really good to not expire. You can earn a 3% cashback in the category of your choice, 2% cashback on dining purchases, and unlimited 1% cashback on all other purchases. Very important to see. And so you will earn 3% and 2% cashback on the first $50,000 in combined choice category dining purchases each calendar year 1% thereafter. So you have to see what really works for you. On top of that, you have a 0% intro APR on purchases for your first 9 billing cycles. Okay. And after the intro APR, you have a variable APR that goes from 16.49 to 26.49%. Number 7, we have Capital One Spark Miles 1.5 Select. Our score 8.1 over 10. So this card is great for LLC startup business credit cards in terms of travel rewards. And soft pull is available to all applicants. Okay. What are the pros and cons here? Pros, we have unlimited and flat rate miles, no foreign transaction fees, no annual fees. What about the cons? Well, the flat rate, this is important to say, the flat rate rewards could be better for high spenders, and this card is no longer offers 5x miles for travel booked through Capital One's travel portal. So it's really sad, but it is what it is. You have to actually adapt to the new situation here. And what we love in general with this card is that you are able to actually adapt to the card and actually find the card that works for you. And one thing we want to say also is that you actually have unlimited 1.5x miles on all purchases. This is really good. You can earn 20,000 bonus miles after you spend 3,000 in the first 3 months. This is really good. And you have 0% intro APR for 9 months. So overall, this is a great card here to actually explore all the things that you need to explore. This is just fantastic. Number 6, we have here American Express Business Gold. Our score 7.5 over 10. Not 7.5, 8.5 over 10. So American Express Business Gold 8.5 over 10. So this card is great for your LLC startup business credit card when it comes to dining. It's great for dining. Soft pull is available to existing card holders. Okay, and with this card you can earn 70,000 points. There's an annual fee that is kind of hefty, $295. The regular APR goes from 18.49% to 26.49% variable. And so this card is great because if your LLC startup has a significant spending, you can justify you can justify the annual fee. You will be able to earn massive rewards through the 4x points rate on eligible purchases. What are the pros and cons here? Pros: flexible redemption and points transfer options. You have robust travel benefits. You have automatic 4 points per dollar on the 2 categories you spend the most each billing period on, up to $150,000 in annual spending. And you have a 25% airline redemption rebate when booking through Amex Travel, up to 250,000 points back each year. What are the cons here? Well, you have very high annual fee relative to benefits, and you have 4 points per dollar rate. They're capped at $150,000 in annual spending. So overall, this is a great card. Okay, you have a welcome offer where you can earn 70,000 membership rewards points after you spend $10,000 on eligible purchases with the business gold card. Okay, within the first 3 months of card membership, you have so you have a constellation of rewards. It's just fantastic. And number 5, you have the Capital One Spark 2% Cash Plus. There's another great card here that's great for cashback rewards. Our score 8.8 over 10. And what we love here is that this card has a soft pull that is available to all applicants. So if you're an LLC and you're looking for a startup business credit card, soft pull, this is kind of cool. In terms of the pros: unlimited cashback rewards at a high rate, free employee cards, no foreign transaction fees. The cons: you have $150 annual fee, and the balance must be paid in full every month. So this is kind of similar to a corporate card, okay? And you have to be really clear about what you really want to actually get the card. And one thing I want to say here is that you have to, so the Capital One Spark 2% Cash Plus is a business credit card that offers instant approval only to those with excellent or good credit. So if you're an LLC startup business credit card, and if you're an LLC startup business and you have a good to excellent credit card, what am I talking about? You have a good to excellent credit, you can qualify for this card, not a problem, okay? And so you have unlimited 2% cash back on all purchases. You have unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One Travel. You can earn up to $1,000 in the first 6 months, $500 after you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, and another $500 after you spend $50,000 in the first 6 months, and you earn a 200 cash back. Each year you spend $200,000. So this is really interesting. Number 4, we have Blue Business Plus from Amex, from American Express. Our score, 9/10. So for your LLC startup business credit card, if you're looking for a credit card, this is great for a 0% intro rate. Yeah, really. And you have soft pull available to existing cardholders. So here are the pros and cons here. Pros: you have a 0% intro APR in the first 12 months, no annual fee, and possibility of an instant card number. So this is kind of cool if your LLC needs a card number real quick, okay? And the cons: you need the spending cap on the 2x rewards rate, and you have a foreign transaction fee. So those are things you really need to think about. And so overall, this is a great card. You have a 0% intro APR for 12 months. You can earn 3x points on your first $50K per year in spending on business purchases, 1x points on spending about $50K per year, and the spend above your credit limit, you also have an opportunity to use the expanded buying power. So this is really cool. But overall, this is a great card, and this is a wonderful card. So the Blue Business Plus from Amex, our score 9/10 for your ALC startup business. Number 3, we have a Chase Inc. Business Preferred. Our score 9.3/10. And so this is overall the best fast approval credit card for your LLC business credit card. For your LLC startup business. And what we see here is that the soft pull is available to existing business customers. So if you have to be an existing Chase business customer to actually qualify for the soft pull on this one, okay? Here are the pros and cons in our view. So pros: high earning travel rewards, okay? The bonus rate when redeeming points for travel, and you have a big sign up bonuses. This is really cool. And for the cons, you have a $95 annual fee and the spending cap on the 3x rewards rate category. So basically, the highlights of this card is that you can earn 3x points on your first $150K per year in spending on travel and shipping, online advertising, and internet cable phone purchases. And after that, you have 1x points on all other purchases, and points are worth 25% more when redeemed for travel through Chase's travel portal. It's a way to actually have a high fidelity clientele, and you can earn 100,000 bonus points after you spend $15,000 within your first 3 months. So this is really important to think about that. And one thing I want to say here is that you have to constantly monitor your category, the category you're spending money in, to make sure that you are actually hitting the mark, okay? And one thing I also want to say here is that you have to ask yourself, does this work for you? Okay. Let me talk to you now about number 2. Here we have a ramp. Our score 9.5/10. So when you think about ramp, I just want to quickly give you today's topic. We're having a conversation about LLC startup business credit cards, soft pull, no hard pull initially, okay? And this card is great for if you're looking for a business credit card for no credit. This is kind of cool. You have soft pull available to all applicants. This is really fantastic. And here are the pros and cons here. You have solid flat rate rewards. You have a unique platform built to help companies cut costs. And you have no fees of any kind, including annual fees. This is really cool. We love that a lot. And for the cons, you sometimes they require you to have some kind of cash on hand, and the amount varies. It can go from 25K to 75K. And there's no mobile app as of now for Ramp, okay? But overall, this is a great player that you might want to double check to make sure that they kind of have a good, I would say a good offer here. For example, you have 1.5% cash back on your business's total spend. This is really important to actually think about that. And you can access 350,000 plus in partner rewards with Amazon Web Services, Xero, Stripe, and many other services, depending on the kind of sector your LLC startup is. So you got to constantly analyze what really works for you. This is really important. And so this is, but you got to be a corporation, or you cannot be like a sole proprietorship to qualify for this credit card. Okay. Number one, the best of the best in our view, you have Brex 30, our score, 9.7 over 10. So when you think about an LLC, startup business credit card, soft pull, no hard pull initially, Brex 30 is really the best. They're best for startups. Soft pull is available to all applicants. And so here are the pros and cons. Pros, startup focused rewards, no credit check or personal guarantee required, and virtual cards are available upon approval. Okay. And the cons, you have to make Brex your exclusive corporate card to get maximum rewards. And this is not available to sole proprietorship. It's only available to C Corps, S Corps, LLCs, and LP corporations. So you got to really see what really works for you. But overall, Brex is kind of similar to a ramp. The only thing is Brex is, in our view, a little superior when it comes to the rewards than ramp. For example, Brex allows you to earn 8x points on ride shares, 5x points on Brex travel, 4x on restaurants, 3x on software, and 1x on everything else. So it's just fantastic. And you have exclusive sign-up offers worth $150,000 more, actually more than that, from QuickBooks, UPS, Amazon Web Services, and other Brex partners. So, similar kind of business model, but different rewards. Let me give you an overview about the whole LLC startup business credit card soft pull before we actually close to this conversation. The thing is that, if you want to be approved for an LLC startup business credit card faster, you want to start by checking your credit score. This is how everything starts. You want to check your credit score to make sure that you have that you are in the bandwidth that the credit card issuer is looking for, right? Like, for example, if they're asking for 650 and you are 575 or 550, you got to ask yourself, is this the right time for me to apply? No, you might want to work a little bit on your credit score to make sure that you actually can bump it up a little bit before actually applying for the business credit card. And also, you want to gather your business and financial information, things like your business name, your business address, the type of business you have, corporation, partnership, LLC, ALP, and what have you, your business role, your tax ID number. Okay, you remember that most of these cards, they don't want you to use if you are a sole proprietor, they're not going to qualify you, especially the ramp and the Brex 30. They might ask you for years in business, number of employees that you have, and your estimated monthly spending. Very important to actually specify that. How much are you planning to spend every month? Okay. And once you do this, try to do some comparison shopping, head to the internet. Don't just get stuck with your local credit union. No, the internet is there. You have a lot of players out there who are just vying for your business. So now is the time to actually say, listen, I'm going to try to get a business credit card from an online issuer, for example, or go to your bank, and try other forms of credit also. Maybe you don't need a credit card, a business credit card. You might need a business line of credit, which is a different product, but kind of similar too. So if you need a business line of credit, then you have players such as Cabbage, you have players such as Lendio, you have players such as Bluevine, you have players such as SmartBiz, you have players such as Undeck. You have a lot of players who are just waiting to actually grab your business. So it's all about making sure that you actually get the most competitive rates. Before I close to this conversation, let me just give you a few pro tips. Okay, what are the easiest LLC startup business credit cards to get? The thing here is that the easiest depends on what you actually qualify as easy. Now, my question to you is, what is your financial situation? Are you making revenue? Are you making money? Are you generating revenue? Or is your LLC right now, because you have LLCs that are just making money right off the bat. Like they start the first year, it's just like they're just making money right away. And there are some LLCs that are just struggling. LLCs that actually make money right away, that's because the founders have already built a customer base, maybe based on their skills or maybe based on their reputation. So they're just parlaying whatever they have already established into a business format, right? So The easiest for you might be the what you're looking for. And we always go back to the origins, so to speak. We want to go back to where people know you. You want to go back to your bank. You want to go back to your credit union. You want to go back to the institution that actually has supported you from day one, and you want to apply there. Okay, so you want to apply there, and you want to make sure that you talk to them about what kind of business credit cards do they have for LLC startups, and then you have to make a decision. For example, if you have been with Bank of America for many years now, why don't you just go to Bank of America and ask them what kinds of cards do they think an LLC startup business can qualify for. If you've been with PNC, do the same thing. If you've been with Chase, do the same thing. If you've been with Truist, with TD Ameritrade, if you not TD Bank. If you've been with Wells Fargo, if you've been with Citibank, like you have to talk to those lenders who already know you. Okay, so this is how you actually increase your chances of approval. So to answer your question, the easiest, you first want to go where you already know. You want to do a pre-qualification. Look for business credit cards that are offering soft pull, so that you actually protect your FICO score from the get-go. And then you want to apply at a branch. You want to apply, after talking to someone. You don't apply just out of a blue, randomly online. That's not going to work. Before I actually do a recap, please check out our credit card evaluation approach. We do have a rigorous method in place when it comes to categorizing, listing, and evaluating LLC startup business credit cards. Check this out. Let me quickly recap to this conversation. So the top 10 LLC startup business credit cards, soft pull, no hard pull initially. We have a Brex 30, 9.7 over 10. Number 2, we have Ramp, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Chase Inc. Business Preferred, 9.3 over 10. Number 4, we have Blue Business Plus from Amex, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Capital One Spark 2% Cash Plus, 8.8 over 10. Number 6, we have American Express Business Gold, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have Capital One Spark Miles 1.5x Select, 8.1 over 10. Number 8, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have a Capital One Spark 1% Classic, 7.7 over 10. And number 10, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Travel Rewards World, 7.3 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time, but until then, remember, stay